now here we have, I mean, it's testament of what a regional has to offer in top losers. I believe this is top 16 area. It's Embo Z versus Remi loser side. Two people that, again, like, you know, the running gag when it comes to the PNW is like, oh, this could be grand finals, but like legit, this could have been grand finals at this tournament. But there's so many killers, so many sharks in the water. We're now going to have two legends facing off against each other. Actually, funny enough, both top level representatives of their character. Now that I think about it.
Yeah,
Remi being former #1 with Lucas, as well as Embo, marking his place in, you know, Duck Hunt history in the top 3 area, I believe. I think, at least in personally, with confidence, I could say that.
That's kind of a little bit different because I don't know any other Duck Hunts. I mean, I respect the game and whatnot, but I mean, when you say I'm the best DDD because I am the only DDD, that's what I feel. That's what I feel like it's like. But I mean,
listen, bro,
props.
Let Big Daddy not get his bag, bro. Let him cook.
All right. I mean, I'm not to discredit Embo Z because his Duck Hunt X is doing a lot of work and has been putting in so much effort as well. You don't see a lot of representation from this character at all. And so when you're playing against the character, what I'm thinking is that people just don't know the matchup. You know what I mean? So I want to know how much the matchup that Remi knows in this sense, because like you said, this definitely could be a grand final set if it was, you know.
No, absolutely. I mean, you're seeing the familiarity when it came to Remi losing his stock. He was prepping a down B to try and get the explosion as a way to heal. But of course, you know, Embo having that next little sleeve on his, you know, little thing up his sleeve, he was able to throw it just high enough where it would make contact with Lucas and not the actual kinetic charge that down B has.
That kinetic charge you're talking about. God damn, you saw that falling up into back air. He was just waiting for that. He's calling out the spot dodge right there and just getting it that back air, spiking hitbox, calling him out right there and putting him off his second stock and going down to his last. Nice can. Gonna make it back. Oh no! Shapes, buddy. Shapes.
Excellent down smash. That's going to be game 1. Lightning fast between both players, but it was no slowing down. It felt so even for so long, even though Remi did have the 2-stock lead by the end of it. It was just, oh my goodness. Also, I definitely said Kinetic Charge, not just PK... What is it called?
What? The down B or the down smash?
The down B. The down B in particular.
Oh, down B side magnet. Down B or down smash? That was down
B. Down B.
Side magnet. That's the absorbent. Absorbing.
Okay.
Yeah, side magnet.
That's actually the first time I've ever heard it be called side magnet in my lifetime.
Oh, really?
You know, yeah.
Oh.
I went my whole life not knowing that. I definitely just called it the dumbest thing of all time, but hey, we all falter somewhere. Going into game 2.
It's understandable. I used to meet Lucas in Brawl, so for me, I thought it was something else too, but eventually you have to read up the notes and it does say side magnet. I mean, a lot of the moves, like, did you know his up smash is called PK Love? Yeah, see, nobody knew that. Yeah, I'm not lying. All his moves along with those shapes is called PK Love. So yeah, it's interesting what other like intricacies that the characters actually have involved from the history of the games that come into this game, right? So yeah, I know, right? It's speechless.
I'm flabbergasted. Everything I knew is a lie.
I mean, it's actually it's not called PK Fire. It's called PK Flame. No, I'm lying. I'm just kidding.
You can't gaslight me that effectively. All right, calm down.
That's why it's different from Ness's, right? Yeah. Nah, but anyways, 152, 162 right now, and dead, long gone. Only 99%. When I say only 99%, it means that there is an option for Remi to get this kill pretty soon, but it's never mind. It's not the
willing it into existence. I love the commentator curse. Kind of a blessing though for Remi. I also was finding it really odd, in a good way, I guess, interesting to try and challenge Can in so many positions with fair, and of course it did mean the loss of a stock. But right now, I think Remi's doing a lot of demoing of like things that he can try and cancel out. Pigeon, Can, Gunman, throwing out so many PK fires right there and going so low. That's extremely low position, but oh my gosh, the air dodge gets Embo back onto the stage, but Remi looked to end it right there, getting the bounce back in the back air. 2 stocks to 1, very reminiscent of the last game. Only 2 minutes in, they are firing at each other full cylinder.
Exactly. I mean, you saw that bicycle kick from that back air right now. I mean, it is pretty much World Cup status right now. But I mean, I did not know that Lucas could play in the World Cup like that. You know, that bicycle guy just calling him out right there. And I mean, another thing is that the way he's taking the stocks is just, it feels like it's so effortlessly. You know what I mean? He's finding these kills in positions where you think they wouldn't be at. But it's mostly because the way that Duck Hunt's kind of made to be, kind of like positioning himself in those spots where he has to find openings himself.
Now, what was really, really smart there on Remi's part is using his side B to affect the influence of the can and then separating himself with Duck Hunt and the actual can. So what would happen is he would force him to stay away and thus leading to the game. I believe that's 2-0 Remi. Yeah, I looked up. That's how bad my attention span.
Oh, good, yeah.
If the big production is not showing me what's going on,